Look at this, SpaceX pulling off one of its boldest test flights to date, catching a rocket booster as it returned to Earth. This happened earlier today in Texas. A massive mechanical arm guiding the booster back onto the launch pad. Now, typically, rocket boosters detach and fall into the ocean. The launch represents a new milestone for the company's mission to build a reusable Moon and Mars vehicle.
Pretty remarkable. All right, let's bring in Audrey Puente with a look at the forecast. It was a gorgeous fall day today.
It was pretty nice, at least for most of us from the city on southward. It was areas to the north that did see more in the way of cloud cover, cooler temperatures, and some rain showers. Today in Central Park, we had a high of 69 degrees. We were one of the drier spots across the region. That is just slightly above average for this time of year. We started off this morning at a comfortable 55 degrees. Check out the difference, though, in temperatures. The highest temperatures were to the south, as I mentioned. In fact, we hit 80 degrees out in Trenton, New Jersey. But off to the north, we saw more in the way of cloud cover. The temperatures were kept down into the 60s. Even 50 degrees is all we got to up in Poughkeepsie. Same case even in upstate New York, where readings were only in the 40s for highs. Also into New England. And you can see the dividing line here, which indicates a frontal boundary that's in place. And that kept things warm to the areas south of there, including New York City and points across New Jersey, too. Right now, we're still seeing that dividing line here. It's a little cooler to the north with readings in the 40s in Poughkeepsie. 50 degrees right at Sussex. It's 62 in the city and 68 down the shore in Belmar. Winds have been a little blustery at times. They'll be gusting to about 20 miles per hour during the overnight. They're coming from a south to southwest direction, but that'll be changing as we go into the next couple of days. A front's going to come through and change our wind direction to a cooler direction coming in from the west and northwest, and that's going to bring a drop in our temperatures. All right, let's talk about the rain showers. We're catching some of that action happening in the Hudson Valley, where we didn't have showers earlier today. You got a little bit of a break, but now we see a round coming through, and some of these are actually producing some lightning and some rumbles of thunder too. That's up towards the northwest of us here, moving up towards Sullivan and Ulster counties. You can see where we have the stronger cells. They're kind of diminishing though in intensity now since the last hour, but still they're producing a steady rainfall here across areas, as I mentioned, of Sullivan, Ulster, moving into Dutchess County too, and clipping portions of northern Rockland and even into northern Westchester counties as this moves eastward here. This is all part of an area of low pressure that's sitting overhead right now, and there's an extended cold front that's going to push through overnight tonight. Behind that front, that's where we're going to see a change in our temperatures because the wind direction's going to come in from the west-northwest, bringing in some cooler temperatures that will be below average across the region for tomorrow. Here it plays out on our futurecast. Tomorrow we'll wake up with a mix of sun and clouds. It'll be a drier day for the Hudson Valley compared to today. There could be a couple of isolated showers passing through, but no steady rainfall like we saw earlier. Overall, it'll be a decent day, but a cooler one with high temperatures in the 60s, a little bit closer to average for this time of year. And then we'll do it again on Tuesday with a mix of sun and clouds, a possibility of an isolated shower or sprinkle off to the north, and temperatures will be even cooler still with highs only in the 50s. Also factor in a strong wind coming in out of the northwest, and that will make it feel really chilly during the middle part of the week here. So 56 will be tonight's low in the city. We'll have wind gusts up to 20 miles per hour. Some 40s will be found to the north and west. And tomorrow we're going up to only 66, but that's normal for this time of year, but it is cooler than what we experienced today. Check out that wind gust though, 35 miles per hour, so that'll make it feel chilly in the shade tomorrow. And then we're cooler still for Tuesday and Wednesday with highs only in the 50s. We'll warm it back up by the end of the week, and we have a dry stretch of weather too. Plenty of sunshine expected starting on Tuesday all the way right into the upcoming weekend. All right, stay tuned. More of the newscast will resume after this commercial break.